Have you ever wondered what kind of food a wellness coach eats on a regular basis? Well, today I'm going to tell you. Hello my friend, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you clicked on this video today. I am here to tell you what I personally eat as a wellness coach, because I can call myself that now. I am nearing the end of my first month of business and I am so excited about how things are going, and I'm so thankful to all of you for the continued love and support. Today, I want to tell you about what I eat on a regular basis. I wanted to call this video daily, but let's be honest, I can't eat that much food in a day. So this is what a wellness coach eats on a regular basis, and I have 20 items that I want to talk about that I eat all the time. And I'm not lying. Like, this is really the stuff that I eat all the time. If that sounds interesting to you, let's dive right in. Item number one is bell peppers. Y'all, I don't like things that are spicy, so I don't like hot peppers or anything, but bell peppers are my jam, specifically the orange, red, and yellow ones. I don't actually like green bell peppers. I don't know why, I've never liked them, but I love the other colored bell peppers and I love using them for so many things. I like to slice them up and use them to like dip in things or to just eat as like the crunchy element to my meal. This is a great hack. I love to have them and, you know, gut them, get rid of the seeds, and put like tuna salad or chicken salad or even avocado guacamole or whatever and smoked salmon into the pepper halves and use that as kind of like my bowl, my vessel, my thing, right? One of my favorite things to do with bell peppers. They are so versatile, and it's about 30 calories for an entire pepper. They're filled with vitamins and all good nutritious things, and I just love them. I love them. Item number two is eggs, like the whole egg. I know that in a lot of diets, and especially when you're trying to lose weight, it is fewer calories and fewer points or fewer bites or fewer anything to just eat the egg whites. But I love eating regular eggs. First of all, it tastes a lot better than regular egg whites, but it also has a whole lot of vitamin content that you lose if you eat just the egg whites. You've got your vitamin D, you've got some healthy fats, you've got, oh my gosh, there's so many good things about eggs, and they're so versatile. I love putting them in scrambles. I love making egg foldovers. I love, love, love eggs, and I eat them for breakfast almost every single morning. All right, not to sound like I'm contradicting myself, but thing number three is liquid egg whites. Yeah, that's right. I eat those too. Nowadays though, I usually eat them in conjunction with whole eggs. So I have 1 or 2 eggs and a serving or 2 of egg whites together to boost the protein count in my meal specifically. I really like having heavy protein. As you guys know, I have a goal of 120 to 140 grams of protein every single day. And there are days that can be harder to come by. But at 25 calories for 3 tablespoons, which is 1 serving, and 5 grams of protein per 25 calories, that's a nice little boost. It helps me out a lot. So I eat the whole eggs, but I don't just eat the egg whites anymore. I use the egg whites to supplement a little extra protein in my eggs. Number 4 is cucumbers. Y'all, I love using cucumbers for pretty much the same thing that I use peppers for. I like to chop them up and I will use them as like a cracker or put some tuna salad on them. My new favorite way to eat them, y'all, this is gonna change your life. Are you ready? I heard this from Alexa Penavega of Carlos and Alexa celebrities, Christian celebrities. Same wedding anniversary as my husband and I, fun fact, like down to the year. We were getting married at the same time. I love them. I love these 2 human beings. Super, super great couple. Alexa just casually mentioned that her favorite snack one day was cucumbers with soy sauce. And so I tried that, and y'all, it satisfies the sushi or Asian food craving that I get sometimes for very few calories. It was awesome. All I did is chop them up. I threw my cucumbers in a little bowl, drizzled a little bit of soy sauce on them, and it was one of the most satisfying vegetable-based snacks I've had in a really long time. The other way that I really like to use cucumbers lately is I will slice them up and I will quarter the slices so they're real small, and I've been loving lettuceless salads, which is something that I got from a meal plan that I am following by Rachel Paul. And all it is cucumber and celery are the base of the salad, and there's no actual lettuce in there. I've been loving it. Loving it. Been eating it for lunch almost every day of the week all month long. Love it. Food number 5 is potatoes. Yes, guys, carbs aren't bad. Carbs aren't bad, and it's even better if you can get a carbohydrate that is a whole food and has a little bit of you know, fiber and stuff in it. Realistically speaking, the nutritional information in a sweet potato versus a white potato is not all that different. So if you have a preference, eat whichever one you like more. I personally like sweet potatoes more, but I get those little potatoes, and those are white potatoes, but I'll cut them up and roast them, and I love roasted potatoes. So stinking good. That is my favorite way to eat them. Actually, I've chunked up sweet potatoes and white potatoes, and I will throw them in the oven for about 40 minutes with a little bit of olive oil and some seasoning on them. So good. Life-changing good. It is a great carbohydrate side dish to your dinner. You can use leftovers in like a little breakfast hash with some scrambled eggs. Very versatile, very delicious, and very, very healthy. It's good for you. Enjoy those potatoes. I wanted to keep it to 20 items, so number 6, we're just gonna say my base proteins. Chicken breast, pork chops, pork loins, ground turkey. I love to eat all of those things, and occasionally a good steak. It's true. Your girl loves protein, and I like meat. I like meat a lot, which is controversial for some people. Some people are like, no, I don't want no meat. I'm a vegan, I'm a vegetarian. You know what? More power to you. This girl likes meat and needs meat. Fun fact, I actually gave up meat for Lent once, and around that time I had my annual visit to the doctor, and my blood tests came back so low in iron that my mother's like, you have got to up your meat consumption. You have got to. So I did, and I have not given up meat since because my body specifically needs meat to function optimally, and that's okay. You do what you need to do for your body, and I'm gonna do what I need to do for mine. Protein is an essential. I eat protein every meal, and most snacks. It's true. Number 7 is gonna be a combo item as well. I, as a wellness coach, drink unsweetened almond milk, but I also drink regular milk. I drink regular either 2% low fat or fat-free milk, not because I'm against whole milk, because I don't like the flavor of it. I like the taste of it, and I'm not a milk drinker in general. I throw almond milk and stuff in my smoothies and use it as a smoothie base, or if I'm really having like a cookie or a brownie, maybe I will have some milk or cereal. But in general, I don't drink milk. But when I do, I'm not biased. Some days I want the lighter calorie content of the almond milk, and some days I want the protein content of the regular cow's milk. Both of them are okay. Number 8 goes back to the proteins, but I specifically wanted to pull it out, and that is ground beef. I use regular ground beef. Sometimes it's lean, 10%, 90% lean, and sometimes it's 85-20, 80-20, or 85-15, 80-20. My preference for the fat content lies in a couple of areas. What am I making? When I'm doing something like burgers, I am much more okay with buying the fuller fat beef because burgers taste good when you put more fat in them, right? Whereas if I'm going to I'm going to just cook the ground beef, I will probably buy a leaner type of ground beef. What I love about ground beef is it is so stinking versatile. You can make tacos, you can throw it in salads, you can throw it in pasta sauce, you can throw it on top of whatever the heck you want. You can make burgers. You can do so many things with ground beef, and it's so much protein and iron and all good things. I love ground beef, and I eat it a handful of times a month. I try to rotate my meats pretty regularly, so I'm not like solely focused on like eating chicken all month long. I rotate my meats. So I eat beef a handful of times a month. Number 9 might be a little controversial for a wellness coach. I like flavored Greek yogurt. I can't stand regular plain yogurt, especially fat-free Greek yogurt. Ugh, I tried back when that was Weight Watchers jam, and I mean, I know it still is, but like, you know how it's a 0-point food? I tried so hard. I can't stand the stuff. I can't. But you know what I do like? The Oikos 000, which is fat-free Greek yogurt, 15 grams of protein, got like 5 or 6 grams of fiber in there, all good things, but it's got some sugar. You know what? That's okay. If I'm more likely to get my 15 grams of protein from something with a little bit of sugar in it, instead of literally loathe what I'm trying to consume, I'd rather take a little bit of sugar. Personal preference, but it's not going to destroy my day nutritionally, and it won't destroy yours either. Number 10, we are halfway there with canned tuna. I love canned tuna. It's easy, it lasts forever. You can put it in so many things. I love taking canned tuna, a tablespoon or two of full fat Primal Kitchen avocado mayo, and a little bit of dill, tuna salad, and then I slap that in my bell pepper halves. Oh yeah, it's one of my favorite things to do. But it's just such an easy protein. You don't even have to think about it. You can store it in your pantry or in your basement or wherever the heck you need to store it, and it lasts like 4 years, right? It's so stinking good and so convenient and really inexpensive as well. Number 11 is baby carrots. It is the easiest go-to snack like ever. I go downstairs, I throw about 5 ounces in a bowl, it's 50 calories, they're already pre-cut into little slices, and you can munch on them throughout the afternoon whenever you're snacking. I like to dip them in either ranch dressing or in avocado cups. Avocado cups and carrots is a really, really great snack. And it's just so easy. It's just so easy. I buy a bag of carrots every single time I go to the grocery store. Hopping on the fruit bandwagon, something that I buy regularly is apples. I love apples. I forget how much I like apples until I regularly eat them. They're sweet. They curb that sweet tooth. They give you what your body needs, which is some quick carbs, and they're so good. And they got fiber. They say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, and I don't know about that, but an apple a day certainly keeps me satisfied. Number 13, you've heard me say time and time again on this channel, and that is full fat cheese. I can't tell you the last time I bought fat-free cheese, y'all. I can't tell you. That was another Weight Watchers food. I'm gonna be honest. That was a Weight Watchers food. When I was on Weight Watchers, way back when, before I transitioned to iTrek Bites, I exclusively bought fat-free cheese. And I have since seen the light, and full fat cheese is amazing and delicious and worth every single calorie. 1 ounce is only about 110 calories. It's got like 6 grams of fat, 7 grams of fat, 6 grams of protein, something around there. It is low carb, moderate fat, moderate protein. It is the perfect snack. It is the perfect snack, or addition to pretty much any dish on the face of this planet. Cheese is amazing. And I eat goat cheese. I eat feta cheese. I eat cheddar cheese. I eat almost all the cheeses. I love cheese. My husband and I both love cheese. It is a constant. At any given moment, we have at least 3 or 4 different cheeses in this house. Not joking. Next up is not only something I eat regularly, but it's something I eat pretty much daily, and that's chocolate. Did that surprise you? I am of the nutritional philosophy that you can eat dessert every single day. You might not be able to eat a massive piece of cake every day, but you can have a little something to satisfy that sweet tooth every single day. And for me, the thing that really does it is something chocolate. Chocolate is rich and decadent, and there are many options out there that can get you just that little taste that should satisfy your sweet tooth. So I end my eating for the day almost daily with chocolate. And you know what? It keeps me satisfied. It keeps my brain from thinking that it's being deprived or restricted. And it's a great way to end the day. It's a great way. There's always something chocolate in this house. Always. Number 15 is frozen vegetables. Our freezer is always stocked with things that we use on the regular. And frozen vegetables are used a ton in this house. Why? Because they're generally, especially if you go with store brand, they're pretty inexpensive and they're easy. They are easy to use. And here's the reality. For most people, you are not going to eat healthy if it is a challenge, if it is something that is energy draining and something you regularly have to work so hard for. And so for me, there are some days where I'm cooking like a meat dish or something, and the vegetable I throw in the microwave for 5 minutes and don't have to think twice about it. There is no shame in the frozen veggie game, ladies and gentlemen. If that's what you need to make sure you're getting your vegetables in every day, get the frozen vegetables. I support you. Number 16 is along those same dessert lines. I always have some sort of cookie in this house. Usually it's vanilla wafers. Love vanilla wafers. 8 of them, 140 calories. Another favorite are the Trader Joe's meringue cookies. Dude, those are fat-free. They're egg whites and sugar, and the chocolate ones have some chocolate chips in them. 3 of them. 3 of the delicious, large chocolate meringue cookies, 90 calories. Like, who says you can't have cookies? I don't say that. I love cookies. There's always cookies in this house. Number 17 is protein bars and protein shakes. These are something that I use to help supplement my protein intake on a regular basis, and there is no shame in that game. Like I said, back with the frozen vegetables, if it is terribly inconvenient, you're not going to stick to it. And for me, I want to stick to my plan. So the easier I can make it, the better. And having some really tasty protein bars as a snack or having a protein shake in the morning for breakfast is a great way to get some protein in and to keep yourself full and satisfied. Number 18 is bread or tortillas. Yes, we eat bread in this house. We eat tortillas in this house. Now there is a difference. I will often buy the low carb tortillas, which aren't actually low carb, they're just high fiber. And so the whole net carb thing lets people think that they're low carb. They're not actually low carb, but if that's what it takes, fine. I like them for the fiber content, quite honestly. So I will buy high fiber tortillas for myself and regular tortillas for my husband, who is less concerned about a fiber intake. But we always have tortillas or bread of some kind. The last time I used bread in my meal prep, I went and bought like a nice loaf of bread from the bakery section of the grocery store. And you know what? It was such a fabulous treat that I cannot wait to do it again. It was so good. It came in a smaller loaf, so it stayed fresh. I used it all up and it was awesome. It was awesome. We use bread regularly. Number 19 is oil and butter. You need fats, ladies and gentlemen. You need fats. And for me, my favorite way to get them is with olive oil or with a little bit of full fat butter, like regular old butter. Do I sometimes use I can't believe it's not butter light? Yeah, sometimes, depending on how many calories I have left for the day or what the purpose is, but there is nothing better than using some real butter on some bread or on an English muffin or something like that. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Or if you need a little extra fat in your scrambled eggs, put a tablespoon of butter in there. It will change your life. I promise you that. Nutritionally, your body needs fats. So it is important that you pick the right kind of fats to get that fat. Stay away from things like canola oils and vegetable oils to the best of your ability, but some good, especially grass-fed butter or olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, those are the fats that I gravitate towards, and I recommend you do the same. And number 20, for the foods that a wellness coach eats on a regular basis, is takeout. We have takeout almost every single week, usually only once, but once a week we don't cook, we order something delicious, and I eat it guilt-free. Odds are it is very easy to work into your plan for the week, especially if you know it's coming and you can kind of pare back a little bit during the week so you can have a little bit of extra calories on the weekend. Lately, when I have been ordering out, when I know I'm ordering out day, it's not oh, we can just eat whatever we want all day long. That's not the headspace I'm in. Still have a healthy breakfast, still have a healthy lunch, and have my indulgent dinner. And you know what? You wake up the next day and it's back to normal, and that's okay. Takeout is something to be enjoyed. Food is something to be enjoyed. And even as a wellness coach, even as someone coaching people for how to be more nutritional and healthy with their foods and maybe even lose a few pounds, I advise people to have takeout every once in a while because you don't want to deprive yourself, and that's okay. There you go, 20 foods that a wellness coach eats on a regular basis. Let me know, were any of them surprises to you? If you liked this video, it would really help me out if you gave it a thumbs up, and if you want to join the Diva and the Divine community, we would love to have you. Click that little red subscribe button down there and you will be a part of our team. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. Take care, be well, and I will see you later.